There we go. Apologies for the delay. I feel like just as a reliable backup, we could go to one of the classics that I've enjoyed over the years, which would be Dungeons of Dredmor. I played quite a bit of it on and off. I beat it once, and it's just a very nice, funny RPG, or dungeon crawling RPG. And it has quite a few good mods. I'll be playing on Dwarvish Moderation, with the extra levels on the Realm of the Lego Gods. But, as you can see, I also have a few mods. Can I actually shut them from here? No, I cannot. Anyway, let us begin. What exactly would I be playing? Let's just click random and see what goes on. Random suggests going for maces, shield bearer, fungal arts, emomancy. Like, we should just harness the powers of whatever and like stuff. Maybe there's some exploding, you know, if you're up for it. Clockwork Knight. That's a skill tree I've never delved too far into. So that'd be interesting. Runecaster. You're very scholarly, and you also make runes. Wild magic. You channel more than just ordinary mana. Sometimes you channel extraordinary mana. Sometimes you channel phlogiston or wake. Sometimes you channel Como 4, news at the left. I don't think I can see more than that. I mean, it's not necessarily unbalanced, and you can technically get anything to work if you're careful enough. Still, with Clockwork Knight. Actually, you know what? Let's just see how this goes. Right, one of the mods has Gangman style. No, yeah, this should be fun. I'm not feeling runes, so we can take that one off. What could we get? Egyptian magic. I don't think I've played too much with that either. Let's go with that. So maces, shield bearer, fungal arts, emomancy, clockwork knight, wild magic, and Egyptian magic. Is that what I want? Sure. That's not min-max. So what should we name the person? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Since I can't come up with anything funny on the spot, let's just go with William III. What happened to the first two? Nobody knows. In ages long past, the great heroes bound the Dark Lord Dredmor in the depths of the earth, that is, his evil would trouble the land nevermore. Alas, the foul lich Dredmor proved most devious and patient, for he has been loosening his magical bonds, slowly freeing himself, to again spread his evil in the world of light. He must be stopped. Again. Once more, it is time of adventure, of glory. It is time for a hero. Unfortunately, that hero is you. You have been summoned by the king to prove yourself, to save the land and its people, to join the heroes of legend in victory over the dungeons of Dredmor. So yeah, for those unfamiliar with the game, this is pretty much it. It's a dungeon crawler. You have vending machines, because of course, and this one sells food, as in F-U with an umlaut, D. Food. Each of these are paid by resort bits, which is a currency that we currently have none of. You also can also get drinks, because in this game, mana is recovered by drinking alcohol. The game literally says, if you try to cast spells without mana, you need more mana. Drink more booze. Because that's the kind of humor this game goes for. These are skill trees. We can go all... These can get very ridiculous. But you probably won't be able to unlock everything by the time you get to the end. So you still need to be careful about it. But the basic skills we have, like for instance with Emomancy, love will teleport us apart. You can't be together anymore. The curse, no, the cure. My chemical explosion, dampening fuel of angst, sigil of whatever, mark of the black eyeliner, depressing elemental blasts. This game amuses me greatly. There's auto loot. Yeah, this is kind of what I want. Nothing else in your inventory. These are our skills. So burliness, sagacity, nimbleness, cattenish, savvy, stubbornness, and then a bunch of more stats. We don't have much of anything. And what are our skills? Teleport to Spart, Cliff of the Asp, full point of poisonous power of poisonous snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Wild magic. Sometimes your magic goes a little crazy, and unexpected and often uncontrollable things happen. You've developed a custom spell, Cantrip, that does nothing except possibly trigger these wild magics. Okay, these are items we brought with us. So let's just open the door. Oh, that's nice. That's lucky of us. So these are statues of Dredmor. Breaking these is just a very nice boost of XP. Just a moment. So yes, and given our level of experience in the at level 1, this will get us most of the way. Yeah, almost half. Nothing here. So this is something that was added in one of the expansions, Mystical Graffiti. I could take note of this, at one point we'll be able to travel, optionally, to different dimensions for extra experience. These are usually, in my experience, fairly difficult, and most of the times I went there, I ended up doing it in such a way that I was actually under-leveled for what I was fighting there. And a couple of times I lost my character to it. There are a few of these along the levels, and I won't note this one down. I'll probably look into one or another later on. Oh, and this is the mascot of the game. Well, the sickly version of it, Diggles. A strange little bird thing that tunnels through walls with its odd, rubbery nasal appliance. This one looks like it has some kind of disease, and this monster is trying to kill you. That's the other thing here. We have traps. You have a skill for how successfully you can disarm them. mine isn't really that good for this character, so I only have a 45% chance. Hence why it asks me if I actually want to do it. If it's over 50, it just automatically does it and succeeds. There we go. Critical hits. Oop. That's me not paying attention. That was another boulder drop trap that just fell on my head. Oh, and that diggle. This is the normal diggle. I pulled the lever, nothing seems to have happened. Pull this lever, nothing happened as well. Sometimes it's either not obvious, or it just literally does nothing, and I should pay more attention. I say that as I walk into an anti-magic field. Yeah, see, there's another mystical graffiti. So other creatures can also do this, can also trigger them. See? Let's just see what... Right, I can't cast spells. Sporification. That's one of my skills. And I don't quite know which one it is. I'm guessing it would be this one. Mushroom farmer. You collect molds, spores, and fungus. You like to grow mushrooms on the bodies of your enemies. Sometimes this comes in handy. Usually it's just weird. Spores have a chance to be automatically planted when you defeat an enemy. So you're saying that the mushrooms show up? Yep. The prince. That's nice. That's a good type of mushroom. Ah, a wand of Tesla. Crafted by the feared wizard Tesla, this wand tingles with inconceivable power. It's actually something that's good to have in your hotbar. Usually I like to have it so that's 3 foods, 3 drinks, and then stuff like this. Let's just organize this while we're here. So this is a big food, goes here. Fairy water is a good mushroom, can go here. Drinks. This. Hams from the land of the sky blue waters. About as strong, hips are approved, good for washing down the lutefisk. That's 16, can go here. This would be for a strong drink. And sure, we'll just put this here for now. Potion of lively regeneration, that's good. I'll just leave it there for now, it's fine. And I keep not paying attention. Pressure plate, just a tinkering component for us, since we don't have any specific skills around tinkering. We'll probably just sell it. Mysterious portal. Actually, is this a mace? It is a mace class weapon. So this is actually better than what we have. The big folk will learn about second breakfast now, Pip. Right. Aquafortis, much like oil of vitriol, is also a component for crafting if you have potion skill, which in our case we don't, because we care more about mushrooms. So that's also another thing we're probably just selling. Plumber's Agaric. This is one of those herbal remedies that people take to try to make themselves bigger. No bonus points for guessing what that's referencing. More food. Also, satanic displacement glyphs. These ones are specifically just to travel around the level. This one, however, lead us somewhere else, so I won't take it just yet. As for the fountain, this is basically RNG. And we got bad RNG. Lingering dullness. A dullness afflicts your mind due to contact with dark magics. So let's carry on. Barbecue. And we found some food. This is also useful if you have stuff like steaks here. So I can just put it on the barbecue and it's grilled. Now it even heals more. Broom. Sure. I just do it like this. Move, move. Go here. Perish. So that's the other thing. Enemies can just taunt you halfway through the fight. Oop. Sometimes it's simple words like that, perish. Sometimes they can be quite funny. Tingle Underdues. That's armor. Gives me 1 melee power, 1 dodge chance. Dodge chance affects how likely you are to avoid the consequences of your actions and physical attacks. Let's just put those on and look fashionable. Oh, ha! There we go. So this is a statue of Inconsequentia. Inconsequentia is the goddess of side quests. The magical artifact Arsendran, the collector of cakes, has been lost. Will you take on the chance of finding it for the glory of Inconsequentia? Yeah, you don't really have a reason to ever deny the side quests. Makeshift wall. Ooh. Cask of sherry. And we get extra grog. Yeah, so if you notice now on the minimap, there's a target over there. The target is for this eyeball shrine. So, or not. Never mind. I misunderstood. We just had to find this. Okay. And as a reward, you get Tafira, the painstaking telephone sanitizer. Yeah, the reason for the misunderstanding was that sometimes quests ask you to take something to a specific shrine, others ask you to find something in the level and take it to a shrine. Others just have you find the object, others have you find, once taken to the shrine, to defeat the platoon, not a platoon, an army, sure. A small group of enemies that spawn or are roaming the level. There's a few different side quests, not too many, but they are usually very simple. What is this then? Ah, okay. So this is just a buff that I give myself at a cost of mana every 10 turns. This? Nothing happened, because it's a cantrip. And just for understanding what the spell does, if I do this, it just teleports them? Oh no, or does it? Yeah, it just teleports them. The fire was because every spell usually has something called a haywire chance. Meaning that some extra effect is added on top by the casting of it. And we level up. It's saying just to go on, take this. And now we get to pick what do we want to improve. Dwarven Handshake. This is the skill of teaching your enemy when to back off. The skill gives you a chance to hit an especially damaging knockback attack in melee combat when using mace class weapons, which would be quite useful. That can cover, smarter not better, can increase your defense for a while. Yeah, so a chance to proc extra defense. But I believe it has to include me using a shield, which I do right now. Slime Herder. The new lord of the slime herders from the mushroom jungles of Smome. You gain the ability to summon a fiercely loyal mushroom beast. You can also plant a greater variety of fungi. Oh, this is also useful to summon. The cure will heal you, but at a terrible price that will be photographed in your school yearbook. I'm guessing it's a cure with a debuff. Rocket Power Punched is also very cool. You can periodically launch a fist-shaped rocket from your arm cannon to give wayward brigands and blackguards what for. Right, Clockwork Knight is very British. Glyph of Imhotep. Pull upon the powers of Imhotep, the great physician, architect, chancellor, priest, engineer, etc. Just think of him as the Egyptian fauns. Crazy combat. Your crazy magic surge to the surface sometimes, even when you're not casting. If you want to embrace chaos, we could go with that. I think... Rule of Cool. And we also learn to make a clockwork grappling bolt. Not sure how useful that'll actually be. Oh yeah. As a side note, whenever you wait too long, your character will just start playing with a PSP, and if it's a female character, she plays with a Nintendo DS. Because this was what was good, or what was there at the time. Really, apron. 111. Yeah, this one is just better. So that is 3 range resist or piercing resist. Piercing. Yeah, 3 piercing resist, 1 armor, and 1 flame resistance. As opposed to 131. 1 armor absorption, defense, and dodge chance. What was it that I left? The trap, let's just mark it. Common Cave Raven. It is said they like to rap at doors, but you're skeptical this one could manage a decent rhythm. Place a key in a keyhole to discover a secret. Neat. There it is. Brass mini quest key. And yeah, we can now talk to Inconsequential. Monsters Regiment has come into possession of the artifact, and it must be stopped. So it doesn't show us right now, but when we find them, it'll be marked on the minimap. Oh, and here's a shop. This is Brax, a villainous sales demon with a terrible checkered suit. He will sell you the equipment that you need for your quest, but he does not take to shoplifters, because that is something you can do. Oh, hello, Zendrin. I'm using a lot of mods. I don't have the list right now, but it's extra taunts, extra rooms, extra classes. So, for instance, using in this build, I pulled at random. He's using one of them, which is Wild Magic. A little of everything. I'll get next time I play. I'll get a list set up on a command. But yeah, we don't have enough money for anything right now, so just leave Brax alone. Let's not draw his ire. Oop. That was me not paying attention. Well, which mod is yours? Maybe I'll recall the name. They're all taken from the workshop. So if you post it there and this. Off the top of my head, I don't recall the name, but there is a chance. I can. Do I have a way to check? Give me just a moment. Come on, Steam, open up. Okay, so it does not seem like I have yours specifically. Might have... Well, let's just have a look. Maybe it's interesting to add it. Oh, that might be interesting, yeah. A bunch more recipes, a few more items. Yeah, recipes is not something I tend to play with too much, so it'd be interesting to add it. Though this game is a bit unstable when adding and removing mods. Maybe it would have to be on the next run. A ring sword. Huh. That's an interesting one. So, then where would any of your damage come from? Some of them have extra. I need to pay more attention. Huh. Wait, so it's a weapon that provides a ring slot, or is it? I actually need to see this mod now. Trying to wrap my head around how you'd implement that. It's a weapon that provides a ring slot. Interesting. I initially misunderstood and said and I thought you turned the weapon slot into a ring slot. Hey, the Lutefisk cube. Nice. Don't have any slippers at the moment. Let's go. Do I even have anything worthy of Krong right now? Yeah, I'll probably keep the ring for a little bit, so I'll just go with that. Krong is pleased. Next are two, electric resist. Oh no, hyperborean, cold resist. Dwarven boomerang. This doesn't return to you after you throw it. Dwarves never could master boomerang crafting. Lutefisk goes into the Lutefisk cube. Mechanical Fist. Okay, yeah, we can handle it. Good. Try to keep the balance amount closer to vanilla, which is why the rings are its only distance weapon and not actually good. This weapon during the side provides is enough. Yep, I see where you're going. that would certainly be silly in the kind of way that the game likes to be. Nice, small crossbow. The cone hat. Nice. A cyber cone. Wearing a cyber cone on your head ensures that you won't be run over on the information superhighway. What? I do love the game's humor. Black Pearl, okay, no. That was something I could equip. Probably not doing anything with this. Oop. Don't have anything to do with chemistry or smithing. I didn't even know I picked this up. Rolled up newspaper, bad Bunsen, bad muscle. The rest I can probably go back to Drax to sell. I saw it and I still pressed the movement key. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Meddling kit. Oh, nice. As an actual item, or the kind of things you get whenever you just find a library or a bookcase. As an actual item you can find, huh? I already have a knockback. I can probably get some healing considering the amount of traps I'm getting into. Ah, interesting. Because you tunnel visioned into your reading. That's funny. You're certainly doing good advertising for your mod. Nothing at the barbecue? Do I have any meat? Already cooked. Well, the game came out in 2011 and it was never that big of a hit. So yeah, and so unfortunately not a lot of people played much of Dredmor. And hey, no need to apologize. I'm curious about your mod now, so. I'm not mistaken, I think I heard something about them actually making a second one not too long ago. I would certainly love to see a more modern than the Dredmor. Library card. Where did this go to? Oh, it's an actual weapon. Okay. Thought it was an accessory. Yeah, I thought they went under too. Don't quote me on it. I think I saw something mentioning it. Or them coming back. I'll need to actually go back and see where I think I heard that. Oop. Fluffy slippers and robe. Is it actually better? It is better than what I have. And this... side braid. This shield would be better. 3-1. Not really. Okay. I'm getting a little full, let's just go back to Drax. Using it. No, no. So when I said not too long ago, it was probably longer than I thought. It might have been what I heard something about. More inconsequential. Oh, hello. That's the first level, so it won't be too bad, but... Wrong spell. But it worked out. Yeah. Yeah, this is a very small zoo. So small that I didn't even notice what I picked up. A tome. This is the season's top 10 better invocation, but bestest or hottest invocations. Right, this would go on where a shield is, so it's not something for my build. It does nothing, and I just like to rip. Every time I see one of these rooms, I just rip everything up. Yeah, go this way. Join Lord Dredmor. His dark yet efficacious magics shall unite all underdwellers in victory over the sunny surface world. This message is approved by Lord Dredmor. Ah. Just banking on one of them working out. There we go. I know the specific patterns for each of these. I usually just do it at random because I don't tend to really rely too much on vending machines. Nothing on the lever. Yeah, okay. And just keep trying. There we go. There. Oh, another shop. Lovely. Sell this. And this. These two. And that's it for now. What do we have here? Little menace slingshot. It'll fling a rock through the neighbor's window, but wouldn't you rather shoot a bolt? Certainly be an improvement. Anything else? Ooh. Go to 3, this will be 4 to 2. I'm not hurting for damage. Used by sea captains to punish undisciplined crew, this weapon is feared by all but the most depraved sentient creatures. Whatever, sword mitts aren't hard to come by. let's carry on. Oh, that was cereal. And another statue of Dredmor. Lovely. Heroic vandalism solves the day. Yeah. Perhaps the summon will be useful. And an executioner's hood. Okay. Really, really holy shield. What was it again? Keep forgetting how to actually split stacks here. Ah, there we go. Since we don't need the second one, Lutefisk. Always more Lutefisk. Health potion. Lovely. And that's the item I needed to fund. Now she gives me a shield that seems cool. Okay, as a side braid. We do want a lot of melee damage, so maybe it does make sense to swap. Chainmail Bikini Bottom. Chainmail Bikini will stop diggles from piercing your sensitive nether regions like a blinker's strap. Change it regularly, you definitely don't want this thing to rust. yeah, I'll keep the chainmail. Fishing a very long and narrow barrel. That's a lot of baseballs. There we go. Rocket powered fists. Solves everything. My inventory is full. Yes. What can I put into the loot fisk? This. Hematite, sure. This can stay. But newsflash, animal cruelty is not the least bit funny. It isn't. There we go. Okay. Well, the vitriol can go.
Your inventory is full.
Sure. There's plenty of copper around. Okay. So I just the character did fail to notice the traps. So I was paying attention to it. I promise. What can I throw away? Yeah, sure. Okay. Small creatures, not an actual threat. We can move on. Give me your digger legs. Don't need any of these. These I can sell. I can sell this. Oh, that's Flowerlet Fisk, I didn't notice. I can sell the pants, shield, the comb, the weapon. Also the potato. You need 3 of them, I think, to make vodka. And even then I don't have the required crafting tool just yet. This I can sell. And get some better food there. Like this. Like the grilled steak. More eggs. Lovely. Baby footy. This little piddly went to This little pity went to market. This little pity stayed in the dungeon, and this little pity kicked your face in. Oh, wrong spell. I forgot to try my new one. Huh. Causes a lot of smoke in a little buddy. Ooh, dark artifact. It's an axe. That's a shame.
Critical hits.
You accidentally released the monster Nainonon, the Archon of Beginnings, from its slumber. Ah, my wizard keys. So for the rainbow-colored graffiti on the wall that provided you with a series of letters, this is what you'd use it for. Oh, we just okay. So you get access to this pocket dimension. In here, you can actually put in the coordinates of the graffiti you found and go there through the portal. Normally, though, this pocket dimension serves as a sort of storage, at least in the way I use it. I can just leave items here on the floor, they won't go away, and I can just come back whenever necessary. So this is not my effective inventory. I can get a lot more. I can lather this in an infinite number of items. Because even then, they stack. And yeah, if you wanted to look a little different, you can make it so. Sure, let's go with this. And then you can pop out. It does have a cooldown of 30 turns, but it's not a big issue. And there you go. I think I inadvertently just... Yeah, I think I did. Okay, it doesn't stop you from going through. Good. Spectacles. Oh, this is head armor, right. Nah, it's not better than the cyber cone. There you go, you go down. Somebody invisible. So he's still alive. Oof. Let's get some sugar bombs in. The toys, just a plastic block, a voltaic cell, things you give to children for sure. Ooh.
Critical hits. Critical hits.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it spawns where I put it. So some of the spells just show up around you. This one is exactly where I put my marker. Okay. Where? There. Okay. That's still 10 turns in the cooldown.
Critical hits.
I can give you a clockwork drill. Oh, that was supposed to start the bleeding. There you are. Okay.
Food to regain health.
Yes. What else do I have? The roll bomb would be bad since we're in close range. Sonic Wand. More healed. Oh. Click too quickly. That is on me. That was me not paying sufficient attention. That being said though, it's about time I have to go. So to anyone who came by, thank you for doing so. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you all have a lovely day. Goodbye and beep boop.